lot of shells. Oh, but it's an empty.
Yeah. Remember we put 2 on.
Yeah.
I think we ought to find a plate.
I think it's the same as the salmon.
It's a little shaky.
The what?
Like the salmon. You can use one of those salad plates.
Yeah. You gotta have Dutch's potato on it though.
Yeah.
Duchesse. Holmes Duchesse.
What is that? Like,
It's just the name for the type of mashed potato. You pipe it.
okay. You want us to flame it a little bit too? Or?
Yeah, or
Well, I
bake,
guess.
bake it in the oven.
Ladies and gentlemen, foodies all over Southwest Florida, we are back live again. Another day, another menu, more food to taste. We are at Cote DAzure, an awesome French authentic restaurant here in North Naples, Florida, getting ready for Restaurant Week. November 29th to December 12th, 55 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida putting together 3-course menus starting at $26 and $36, and we're doing it all for a good cause. If you've been following us, my name is Rafael Feliciano with Sizzle Southwest Florida Restaurant Week, and we are preparing for an awesome array of courses from an awesome array of restaurants, and we're doing it all for a good cause, because with Restaurant Week, $1 from every meal sold goes to the Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. If you don't know what that is, it is a scholarship for local high school students that are graduated from one of the high schools here in the area, are enrolling to FGCU, declaring resort and hospitality as a program, and we're doing it because we really want to help the community, want to give back to the students, and we want to see the restaurant scene here flourish. We want to see the locals stay local and eat local, and by doing so, you can go visit www.sizzlerestaurantweek.com and get a list of all the restaurants, all the menus, all the food that we're tasting. We have Cam on the cam. He's going to show you some of the dishes that we're going to be tasting today. Like we said, if you're just tuning in, Restaurant Week, May 29th to December 12th. Oh, wow. I completely fumbled that. November 29th to December 12th. I'm mixing it in with our spring edition. 55 restaurants, 3-course menus starting at $26 and $36. We are at Cote DAzure French restaurant here in North Naples, Florida, and we are sitting with Mr. James Waller. How are you?
Welcome to Cote d'Azur.
Yeah, listen, this is the second time. You're almost a veteran at this point. And we're going to put this in between.
Let's get that right in between the plates.
Chef Esteban, how are you?
good. How are you?
Exciting to have this food. I'm going to go ahead and have a sip of this wine because it's been a long day. So,
There you go.
James, all right, so tell us. This isn't your first Restaurant Week. This is your second.
It's our second week, and we were very happy to participate last summer.
How'd it go?
And it went really well. We had a lot of first-time diners for Cote d'Azure. We made it a little bit more accessible. I think that's what's wonderful about Restaurant Week for us, is that it gets our name out there, maybe attracts some new guests, and lets them know why, what we do here, and introduces them to the cuisine and what we can do.
Now, some restaurants, especially the ones that have been doing it for a while, they like to do new dishes. There's 2 ways you do it. You either do new dishes and experiment a little bit to see how the public reacts, or you do your signature items. The ones that, if you've never been to Cote d'Azure, these are our best stuff. So which route did you take for Restaurant Week?
Well, we did a little bit of some older signature dishes that have been on and off the menu for years. Because it's, food from Provence, we really want to showcase that. So we thought, if you're going to come to Cote d'Azure, let's try some food from Provence.
And so those that don't know, because there's a few French restaurants in town, what does food from Provence mean to the regular diner?
Well, I think it's a lot lighter style of French cooking, and Provence. Provincial foods usually entail tomatoes, olives, garlic, olive oil, things of that nature. But our restaurant also incorporates a lot of other foods with lots of influence from Italy and Spain and North Africa. So there's quite a bit to choose from there. We also have quite a few dishes.
Say North Africa.
North Africa, yeah.
Which dishes have a little influence there?
Well, we do some dishes that have some Moroccan flair.
Okay.
Our pheasant does. So yeah, of course, it's the Mediterranean it's not just the top part of the Mediterranean when we talk about Mediterranean cuisine. And then there's some great foods from all over France, from Lyon and from Paris, from Normandy. So
you seem that you know your map and your foods of France. Where is your favorite region?
Well, I think I've always lent myself to Provence because it's lighter, and French cooking.
I could use more lighter food.
Yeah, me too. Trust me.
I could use more lighter food.
And the flavors are very robust, and they're not as rich. So when you enjoy eating as much as I do, you can eat a lot of it without filling up, which is really kind of nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. I come here. We have an opportunity to eat at a lot of restaurants, and we've come here quite a few times outside of restaurant because the food's so light, and it's nice to go out afterwards. You don't feel so droggy when you sit down.
That's right.
And that's what we're excited about. So if you're just tuning in, Restaurant Week. For those that are just tuning in, share, like the video, share it, comment, let us know what you're thinking, ask us any questions. Cam's on the cam. He'll let us know. He'll tell us what you're asking. Restaurant Week is May 29th to December 12th. What? Second time I did that. November 29th to December 12th. Thank you. I have a piece of paper. November 29th to December 12th. It is 14 days. It is our winter edition. We have 55 of the very best restaurants in Southwest Florida putting together 3-course menus at $26 and $36. And we're doing it all for a good cause. $1 from every meal sold goes to the Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship for local high school kids enrolling to the Resort and Hospitality Program at FGCU. We want to give a special thanks to Greg Norman at Miramar Outlets for their awesome sponsorship. Also, Jason Marshall, SoShore United Uniforms for their partnership and always keeping us laced in the greatest and the best stitching and clothes in the game. And Chef, okay, it is November 29th.
Yes.
It's a Thursday. It is Restaurant Week. It's day one. We come into the restaurant. Where are we going to start?
Well, we have a beautiful appetizers here. We have the that's an entry actually, but we have the piquillo pepper, which is roasted and it's stuffed with fresh cut brandade, and it has some piquillo also and tomato sauce.
Piquillo pepper. What does that mean?
Pepper.
It's a red pepper.
It's a red pepper.
Yeah,
Like in Spanish, right? It's
Spanish.
Spanish. It's kind of sweet. It's not spicy. It's not bitter. It's really good. It's mild.
nice
Yeah.
It cuts really soft.
Yes, it is.
Codfish and potato and a little cheese and olive oil. It's really quite nice.
As soon as you cut it, smell just came out of it.
So Cam's holding the cam, and he said, as soon as we cut out of it, the smell.
Yeah.
It's such a rich smell. It's so flavorful.
And that's what I mean about the robust flavors and aromas about food from Provence.
That's
And this one here, another great example of food from Provence. That's the one.
Yep.
So what do we have there?
Baby calamaris.
Baby calamari.
They're small calamaris. It's a small size of the calamari, and it's basically it's not fried. One of the good things,
Oh, it's
sauté,
cauliflower.
No, it's not fried. I'd say it's not
not
fried. It's
fried.
not fried. Which is we saute and we put some shallots, garlic, olive oil. It has tomato broth, and the tomato broth has some saffron and white wine and clam juices. So it's it's not just a tomato. So it's really
That's
good.
a whole different taste when it's
Yes.
not fried.
Yep. It
Is that something that's authentic French,
Yeah.
or just something
Yeah.
that's authentic
Yep.
French?
Yep.
It's authentic.
That
from
is delicious.
area
Get on this dish again. It's a calamari, not fried, done the French way. Tell us a little more about it again, Chef.
Well, it has olive oil, shallots, garlic. It has tomato broth, saffron tomato broth, which is basically fresh tomatoes diced, and I use clam juice, white wine, and
Clam juice, white wine.
Yep, And,
Yeah, chef. Eat
saffron.
it, chef. I was just gonna
It
say.
has a little bit of a spiciness, it has a little bit of the espelette. It's not spicy, but it gives the hint.
No, it's not spicy, but it
Yeah.
has good flavor. The olives in there is a great touch to the dish. And I remember last time we did this, we were eating a lot. So eat, let's drink, let's make it work. Okay, so we have the calamari, we had the
Piquillo pepper.
piquillo pepper. What else do we got?
The other entrees, the other appetizers that we didn't show here, we're doing a roasted butternut squash soup
Okay.
with porcini and truffle, which is a
Everyone loves
wonderful,
truffle.
which is seasonal soup for restaurant week. And then another appetizer we're going to be doing is a small green salad with lemon and honey spice vinaigrette with goat cheese and some walnuts and strawberries. So you'll have a choice of the calamari or the piquillo, the soup or the salad.
Listen, I'm going with what I had and what I see, and the calamari and the piquillo is a great choice. All right, chef. So we've got through those two. What else do we have next?
We're gonna have the since it's the time it's autumn or winter actually close to it. We have the quail.
Oh,
Right?
quail.
Yep, it's deboned and it's stuffed with ground veal.
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
We have to cut it and
yep,
just
you
see.
have to cut it. It has foie gras.
Where?
Yep, inside.
Okay.
Yep.
Say it again. It's stuffed.
It's a stuff.
There's foie gras inside.
Foie gras inside.
All right.
We have wild mushrooms inside, right? Truffle essence inside. We have ground lamb, and some dry fruits on it.
Oh.
Right? And we showered with some pork wine and black currants reduction. It has some sweet potato puree and other fixes.
Oh yeah.
Taste it,
Here it goes.
have it,
All right.
enjoy it.
You said it was stuffed in foie gras.
Yeah,
And so
it has foie gras.
anything stuffed in foie gras is like up my alley. Okay.
Yeah. I can hear you. It's like.
Oh, dude. That might be one of my new favorite dishes here. Legitimately, that is delicious.
This is one of the original dishes that we have before in the past for many years. And I like to bring that especially in this time, like Thanksgiving time and December, and then that's it. So the people can really enjoy it, and and they can come back the next year for it. So
I'm actually just cutting this. I got a new fork. Cutting this for Chef because he eats with me. Okay. Do you want to? You want
no,
some?
no, I'm
Are
good.
you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, it
That's
was so
for
good.
you and James.
I don't ever go for twice on a video, but I'm going for it twice because that was so delicious. Again, tell us, Chef. I mean, what is all that good stuff that's in there?
It's ground veal, ground lamb. It has foie gras, some dry fruits, truffle essence, and a little bit, not too much because truffle is kind of strong.
Truffle can be very strong. Yeah.
So, and it has the pork wine reduction with some black currants.
Oh.
It's really good.
That is so
I
delicious.
think the sweet potato goes pretty well with,
Yeah.
and it has also butternut squash on the puree, and we have some roasted pears caramelized, and you have to try the chutney.
Can I give you?
Don't miss the chutney.
Okay. And I'm gonna give you my opinion, right?
Yeah, please.
I think instead of having the vegetables on the plate, you should do a second one. You should have two. That is the only thing that I would say is that we should maybe skip the vegetables.
Yeah, maybe you should charge more for restaurant week.
I mean, you can charge whatever you want, but I think that's good.
You still have room?
Of course, I have room. We do this for a living. All right, what do we got next?
We have the cavatelli pasta.
Cavatelli pasta.
Cavatelli pasta.
Okay.
Yeah, and it has some cannellini beans, some.
Freshen up a little bit.
Yep, it has some Gulf shrimp from the Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf shrimp.
Yep, and it has some PI mussels from Prince Island mussels.
Yep,
really
yep.
good.
Oh, we'll get some of that in there.
Some tomatoes and arugula, and it's very delicious. You have to put a little bit of the olive oil.
You
so
pour it in
tastes
there.
better. Yeah. There you go. For a little bit.
If you're just tuning in, Chef Esteban is putting some olive oil on my pasta.
That's the way to do it.
We're here at Cote DAzure, North Naples. It's restaurant week.
Especially this one. It's
Oh, what is that?
Nicolas Oceari olive oil.
So that's
which is
from-
really good.
That's right from Nice. Their headquarters is in Nice. It's a beautiful little olive oil company. They sell not just the olive oil, but they sell all these variety of olives, and it's beautiful, beautiful.
You know, I love when he's here because he enjoys so
I
much
spoke
the
too
food.
soon.
I know.
I spoke too soon. I said that was my favorite, but Prince Edward Island mussels all the way, every single time.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Okay, guys,
Mussels.
foodies, ladies, guys, children, if you're eating at Restaurant Week, it is November 29th to December 12th. It is 14 days of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida putting together the best food, 3-course menus, $26 and $36, all for a good cause. $1 from every meal sold goes to the Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship, benefiting local high school kids getting into the resort and hospitality program. Chef, last time we talked about it. We talked about the scholarship because it's the first time we did it. And you had some really interesting things to say about education and finding good staff here in Southwest Florida. And how does, like, the scholarship and, like, really keeping local people local, how does that help this area?
Well, I think it's always important to have alternative training for young people for their careers. You know, college isn't for everybody, and that was true for me. And
True for me, too.
Apprenticing in the restaurant business, that's an old tradition. You know, it's an old tradition in Europe. It's an old tradition in the fine restaurants in America. That's how you work your way up, and that's how you get your bones done and to become a chef.
You learn in the trenches.
You learn in the trenches. You know, you go to school. I went to school, but you know, you learn more apprenticing, and so. But you kind of need some structure to the training, and I think what they provide there is you know, just fantastic.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's great to hear. And he's talking about our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship last spring, which was May. It was our spring edition. That's why I keep confusing the dates. We raised $20,000 from the scholarship. $20,000, and we're hoping to do at least $20,000 again, so we can do a collective $45,000 for the year, and that puts us to one full person going through the program. So we can do it that way, or we can do little increments. But the whole goal is to help keep local kids stay local, work in these restaurants. Chef, what is the next dish that we have for us?
We have the Moroccan style pork loin. Right.
Okay, so Moroccan style. What does that mean?
Morocco is on the Mediterranean, just so you know.
Okay, got it. Oh, I know, but we need to let them know.
So the foods of Cote d'Azure are from Provence, but right across from Nice and Monaco is North Africa, and so there's lots of influences. There's traditional trade, and all these ingredients, are shared all throughout that area, and
lots of techniques,
and lots of beautiful ingredients, and so this is another dish that's indicative of that.
So what do we have? What is? Tell us the ins and outs of this dish.
Well, it's if I told you exactly what is in it, it's a lot, because believe it or not, it has over 28 type of spices.
28? Yes. Now, is that a Moroccan thing? Is that a lot of flavors, a lot of
spiciness from like James say, from some from North Africa. We have some turmeric on it. We have honey. We have cilantro. We have cardamom. We have rehelsonet. That's right, the pronunciation. Rehelsonet. It has some honey. I can't even remember all of the ingredients.
Now, I'm going to say this because I'm sure other people are thinking this, but how do people in the kitchen remember to include all these ingredients every single time?
That one you got to write down.
You got to write this one down?
Yeah, we got to write down.
So this is, one more time?
It's a Moroccan-style pork loin.
Moroccan-style pork loin with 28 different spices.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
It's good.
Oh, that's really good. I love flavor. I'm half Filipino. I'm half Puerto Rican. I've been very fortunate and blessed to travel to a lot of places to eat. So I love flavor. And sometimes, Southwest Florida, I think we miss the flavor. We go, we're really heavy on Italian, heavy on seafood. So it's really nice when you get a dish that you're not afraid to be flavorful. And that is one of those dishes.
Yep.
That is one of those dishes. I said that was one of my favorites, but I don't know, man. We can just combine. I'm gonna go with all of them.
Yeah, you can do like a family style.
Yeah,
you know?
family. That's how
Family
we.
style.
If you're going out during restaurant week, it's 3-course menus starting at $26 and $36. If you go with a group of people, everyone gets 3 courses. Get a different item on the appetizers. Everyone get a different entree. That's the best way to eat. We love to eat family style, and knowing that you eat and you're eating and it's going to a great cause for our charity, and it's all makes the world a difference. So, Moroccan pork loin. Yes. And then, I think we're at dessert now.
Yeah, we have a dessert.
Yes.
We have the beautiful profiterole, very famous. Everybody love it.
So why is it famous? Just because everyone loves it?
Well, I think it's because it's a giant profiterole. Honestly, it's really good. Yeah, it's really
I
good,
appreciate James for
the hot,
assisting me on the spoon.
The hot Belgian chocolate, and goes pretty
Belgian
well.
chocolate. Yeah, you can't forget to say those things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. What am I? This is why I can never go on a diet, because we do this twice a year. So, I've had this before. Actually, I shouldn't even be having it again, but I'm doing it for my own personal pleasure. All right, here we go.
Have it.
Everyone knew it was going to be good. I mean, look at it. You knew it was going to be good. It's not like there was any secret there.
Everything is good. Everything. We put a lot of passion on it. We put a lot of love on what we do in Cote d'Azure, lots of love. The techniques are very.
If you love your food, if you love cooking, you can't help from putting a little love. That's the ingredient.
If you've never been to this restaurant, Cam's on the cam, and he's going to turn around and he's going to show you the decor here. It's quaint, it's charming, it's small, it's hole in the wallish, mom and pop feel. It's right here in what plaza is this, Red James?
This is the River Chase.
River Chase Plaza. It's in North Naples. It's the corner of 41 and Immokalee. If you drive too fast, you might pass the restaurant. Yeah. It's right to the left of Publix. I think to the right of Hertz. It's really it's an awesome restaurant. It's really beautiful inside. It's different. It's not what you expect. It's not our typical outdoor restaurants that we have on 5th and 3rd. It's something that when you can come to North Naples and you kind of get that feel that this is special and this is authentic.
It is special.
So, okay, one last thing. I'll have you do it, James. If you had to invite everyone to Restaurant Week to come to your restaurant, and now's your chance. Make your pitch. Let them know.
Well, you gotta try Cote d'Azure.
You gotta hold the mic too.
Well, you gotta.
This is between you and the people watching.
Well, you gotta try Cote d'Azure, because Cote d'Azure, I think, it's the total experience. You're coming here for the service, the warmth. You're coming here for the great food. You're coming here for the great wine list. Wonderful wines from France.
Oh, we don't talk about the wine list enough.
No, it's a great wine list.
Keep talking.
As you drink some wine. But we have lots of different things. We're famous for our duck. We have wonderful seafood here. We have Dover sole or other large fish cooked to order, cooked and boned tableside.
Do you do whole fish too?
Whole fish. Dover
My
sole,
mom's
Ludemere.
She loves whole fish.
We also have great veal dishes, a veal chop, veal loin. We have a great filet au poivre. Like I said, the duck. We have a pheasant on the menu. We do wonderful cured salmon. We do house-made desserts, a nice lemon tart with creme brulee, the profiterole, chocolate mousse, all made in-house.
And these are things that you have on your menu.
You have on our menu. And so, and for Restaurant Week, these are the kind of dishes that kind of fit into our cuisine. The cavatelli is very much like you would get in a restaurant in Nice or in Monaco.
Nice,
yeah.
Awesome.
So,
Chef, thank you
do I get
so
back
much.
to, do I get back to my
Keep it. Close it out. Tell everyone bye. Close it out.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is James and Esteban.
Restaurant Week.
Restaurant Week.
We'll wait for you.
What's the date?
The dates are November 29th through December 12th. $36 3-course meal at Cote d'Azure. Farewell.
Farewell. Have a good one. We'll catch you at the next restaurant tomorrow. Thanks a lot.